All right, let's do a gameplay review from Ricky is my friend. A VOD review, and then we'll do The Last of Us. Perfect timing. Let's go. What's your gameplay? What's your battle or whatchamacallit? Fuck. Your code. Go there. Thanks for redeeming. We have 50,000 points submitted for a gameplay review.
Ready for battle.
All right, what's your in-game name? Who am I looking at here? Rare meat?
4, 3,
Who am I looking for?
1.
Who are we assessing? Chat, get your pen and pencils out. Or pencils and papers out, or pens, if you guys like pens. Do a little educational VOD review before we switch to variety. Okay, you're gonna come out, fire some shots. I think you check that comp. The only thing you have to worry about, three things: Junkrat Trap, flashbang, and sleep dart. So you want to get in an off angle and just be real sneaky. That's all you can really do as Doomfist. It's hard to play straight up and play with your team and punch for it. You don't have an Arista to go for like a pull punch combo. Okay, I know what you're trying to do there. From that distance, you don't really need to shoot the Junkrat from there. Half the goal is to always be like, you know, be somewhere where the enemy team doesn't know where you are. Nice 2 kills though. Okay, nice. I'd probably seismic out to chill for a bit. You do have a pocket, so you can get ready to go back in. Okay. KarQ's Doomfist tips? Chat, I can play Doomfist to GM, 100%. I don't play Doomfist, but I can play him now. I can play every hero. Every hero to GM. GM's get with my eyes closed. Even if I don't play the hero. I'm not like the support player that can't play other roles. I can play him enough to get to GM. Now top 500, different story. Alright, this is where you gotta be careful. You just gotta press that cooldown. Boom. You got him. Nice. Alright, go for the punch into ult. Nice. Honestly, your mechanics are like solid as fuck. What rank is this guy? I have no idea. Kinda clean. Go for that little uppercut. Nice. Okay. This is at least Masters, chat? Do you think so? The mechanics look clean. I would say this is way above Diamond. Diamond at minimum. Don't know about higher. You're gonna sneak around. You see this guy? Just punch him. Punch, punch. Oh, okay. Nice. Immediate punch out. Clean. There's a Junkrat trap. I know you're trying to go for the squishy, but... What the fuck was that? How did she go so far? How is that even normal? How does a rocket punch go from here to here? What? Bro, look at that distance. It's a slider bug. That wasn't a jump. That wasn't an S thing. That was just like a bug. Must be a slide bug. There's no way that's just S. I've definitely pressed S against a punch before. I've never gone that far. That's a bug. Okay, you're trying to dodge the jump. Okay, nice. There you go. You drop down, punches this guy. Okay. Punch into uppercut. Nice. Dude, I don't know what to say, man. Your Doomfist mechanics are clean. This feels like more of a flex gameplay review. More than anything. You're just flexing your mechanics on us. Everything you're kind of doing is probably what I would do, except with worse mechanics. You got the mechanics now, but you don't have game sense. I think if you're not going punish right now, you keep doing what you're doing. The biggest problem with Doomfist is they keep doing the same shit, and if it's not working anymore, and then they run into problems. But if you're literally going unpunished right now, you can do whatever you want. I think this is fine. I have to see where like you're getting stopped, and then if you're doing the same shit, then that's where I'd probably call you out on it. That's what I feel like that Doomfist player get quaked on. I think his mechanics are ridiculously insane. You guys know who he is? Get quaked on. I see him in ranked. He fluctuates from 4,400 to like fucking 3,700 to masters because his mechanics are insane, but he does the same shit all the time that I start punishing him for it. That's the problem with Doomfist. You can if you don't go unpunished, you just pop off. But he does like it gets to a point where like I don't even know the rollout he's doing, but all I like to do is look up, and if I don't see him, I know he's gonna try something. You got to learn to mix up those funky rollouts with like just general playstyle in Doomfist. Oh, you 1v1 him often? Yeah. Like you can practice all these cool Doom techs, but like in game, you can't just like haha hee hee I can do all this shit. Like you won't get away with it all the time. Right? You either pop the fuck off on Doom or you just feed. And you have to learn when to balance those two play styles. Yeah, that guy, yeah, he asked you, do you 1v1 him? You asked to join Doomfist mains. Like, he's insane. Insane. Like, I've never seen some of the shit he's ever done before. But it's pretty punishable once you, like, know what you're looking for. If you, like, play around it. Which is why you gotta learn to adapt your play style. But, I mean, if he's having fun doing it and enjoy, like, more power to him. But I'm just saying, if you're looking to climb and do all this funky shit, like, you just can't go full Rambo all the time. You can punch. Yeah, you probably would have. I might have counterpunched that, but I might have counterpunched that into an all. Actually, no, I would have been stunned. I probably better just let him die there. All right, at this point, like that. That is so risky. What you're doing right here, you just put your back to him. You got away with 120 HP, and I know you had your ultimate to get out. Like, I would not have done that.
Meteor strike.
The craziest Doom I played against in ranked was that guy from LA Gladiators in my game. Fuck. He, like, absolutely dunked on our team harder than I've ever seen in my life. What was his name? Mirror. I had Mirror in one of my games, and he was ranked 3 in that game. And he was actually so insane because I never knew where he was coming from. And he knew when to balance the aggression. When I don't see him, I'm like, is he coming here? And then, like, he wasn't actually going for a rollout. He was just playing around a corner really close and just punched me. He didn't do some crazy shit. He does have crazy shit mechanics, but he just mixed it up. It's like if you guys play fighting games, learning how to mix up instead of just like pounding combos is really important. Like right here, like you're going in solo. This is where Doomfists die. You go in first. It's okay to go in first, like if you get a huge seismic in the back and you're flanking, but you're going head on first like this. Like Anna just has to sleep you, or the Zarya could just bubble it or whatever. Like that, I probably would not have done. Your Rhine did combo and bail you out though, but you can't always trust your Rhine unless specifically you're like, Rhine, are you going for the shatter? Then I'll go in, kind of thing. But anyways, you got away with it here, but that's the shit you gotta like build out of your habit, or at least not necessarily build out. Like if you're not going punish, you can do it, sure, but just be aware of it, like shit like that. That'll work here, but might not work in like 4,300 lobbies or whatever. Or might not work against me if you play against me. I'll be looking out for that shit. Right. Alright, so you're chilling. See, here's where like I would use this downtime. Like, okay, I don't play much Doom, but like shooting primary fires from here does nothing. I don't know. You had downtime. Maybe you could have like crawled all the way here and just chilled. And then you could just kill this Anna. Cause like when I come out here, like sometimes nobody controls this left side and I just get dunked. Maybe you could have like punched your way here and chilled. They don't see you when you crouch up here. Somebody walks up the stairs, boom, they're dead. Or you just chill here, wait till their whole team pushes, kill the Anna. Just impactful plays like that. Don't have to get too fancy with it. Right? This primary fire from that distance. What is this? From there, it's okay against it, but it doesn't do anything here. On a hero like this guy, I consider Doomfist a flanker for the most part. Like, wait, why would you chase the Mercy? She's in the air. That's a decision. I would not like. There's a small decision-making thing there, right there. She literally has Valkyrie. You have no wall to punch her in. The one-shot potential isn't there because if she gets jumped, she just flies away. Like this? No bueno. Now you don't have punch to stop the res. Uh-oh. That's okay. Now just reset. It's cool. Just get out.
Someone get that payload moving.
Join me. Rising above my ultimate is almost ready.
Okay, got the mechanics. Okay, you see that Reaper? Oh, punch. Get him out. Oh my god, 12 HP in a dream. Like, if he didn't have Rocket Punch there, I probably wouldn't have gotten closer since you used it to, like, roll out and get closer.
That's better.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Earthshatter, my ultimate is ready.
Right, I know you don't know what this Reaper is because I can see him through the wall. Oh, shit. Alright, nice escape.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, turn punch. Okay, look. I think turn punches are pretty useful and cool, but I really don't think you needed to do it there. Like,
Meteor strike is charging.
this is where, like, scouting. You're over here. I know you hear some footsteps, but if you peeked here, just check where they all are. Actually, no. I guess from here, you probably needed to turn punch, sure. But turn punch is just for movement. Like, let's say, for example, if you were down here, you might have been able to have a punch here to connect on that Mercy for the immediate kill. So the punch itself got value instead of using it strictly for movement. You gotta have the balance of the two. Like, for sure, it worked out here for a nice big seismic. I think I was fine, actually, since McCrew is up there. This is why I just wouldn't chase him since you used your cooldowns, and he's got range on you. Nice. Okay, over here, round's pretty much like, got that down. You're just gonna kill this guy. Look around. Once you're in the uppercut, do a 360. Check where everybody is. Alright. You want to chase this guy, but you don't know who's around the corner. I like that. It's a little bit more passive there. That's fine. Trying to take an off-angle punch here. You don't have to shoot yourself to reveal it. Oh, you hear this guy. Nice awareness. Just get out of here. Reaper kind of owns you in a 1v1 if he has Wraith form. Charge it, cancel it. I feel like you could have went back through there instead of taking the long way back around, but that's okay. Not necessarily saying it would have been the right decision. Nice. Alright. Alright, there you go. Alright, you hear the high noon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's easy for me to say though, like, because it's happening or it's already happened, but I know in the moment, like, I can see why you're making the decisions you are. I think you just have to put more thought into, like, taking these, like, cheeky flanks. Look what this Reaper's doing. This is a pretty good call, like what he's doing here. No one's gonna check there. It's last fight. I think you need to be a bit more selective with.
Meteor strike.
I think you could have waited. I think right there when you use all your cooldowns and then you pop your meteor strike, there's already pressure being happening because there's already like action. I know you want to drop immediately, but if you drop too early, I don't think you have your cooldowns back yet. Half the reason why you do ult is to stall long enough for your cooldowns. And one of the best things right out of your Doomfist ult is to like uppercut immediately. You would have hit 3, but now it's your shit's still 3 seconds and 2 seconds till to get back up. You do have a punch, but I think you're kind of just caught here. If you were in the air with an uppercut, you wouldn't have gotten shattered, as an example.
makes me strong.
Yeah. All right. Biggest takeaway from this Doom gameplay is mechanics are solid. You've got like a good grasp of the abilities and how to maneuver around them. But mechanics in Overwatch are like a combination of three things: your movement, your ability management, and your aim. It seems like your movement's pretty good. Ability usage is solid. And your aim is fine. Like your primary fire on Doomfist is good. Like not much to say about mechanics. I think your decision making, you tunneled on the Mercy a few times. I feel like your target prioritization is a bit whack sometimes. And I think you need to make use of downtime in between fights and like utilize the strength of Doomfist, which is to be able to one shot and assassinate. Like earlier I felt like you had opportunities to assassinate the Ana a few times when she wasn't looking. And mix it up. You're going for a lot of like these rollouty like turn punch maneuvers. Because if you're gonna do a full turn punch into seismic uppercut, I feel like you should only really do those if you're comboing with somebody else or you have your ultimate available after. Because if you use all three cooldowns just to get in and burst someone, you have nothing to get out, which is always risky in that sense, right? Just think about that a little bit. And yeah, I feel like you pretty much isolated like your issue too. You know you don't have as much game sense, right? Like you know that there are some decisions that even when you watch this back with me, like self-reflection, you're like, okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. Easy to say in hindsight, but like in the moment, you have to just stop. Get out of like the Doomfist syndrome. In League of Legends, there's a character called Lee Sin. It was the same shit. We call it Lee Syndrome, where you just kind of go ramble. Haha, I want to go in and kick them. Same shit with Doomfist here. You just want to boom, 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 boom. All right. Anyways, we're guessing the SR. Oh, okay. It was revealed. I was gonna ask what you guys, what the mechanics are. Ricky says you are 2687 SR. You are platinum. If that's Platinum Doomfist, then this is where it goes. This is why game sense is a thing. This is platinum, chat. That's like, your Doomfist mechanics are way better than mine. Like, way better. You guys see this kind of shit? The kind of shit you were doing is shit that you have the mechanics to be in GM with this kind of Doomfist mechanic. So that's why, like, you really gotta like, harness and hone that decision making and capitalize on all that kind of stuff. Like even if I don't have your mechanics at all, but like in that moment I would have recognized, okay, I can assassinate this guy, boom, kill it, get instant value by getting rid of the healer first instead of just like Ramboing into them and just like punching tanks and then getting out, because their tanks are gonna keep getting maintained, as an example. Okay, well, that was Platinum Doomfist. Interesting. 2706. Wow. Look at everybody in chat's like, whoa, no way that was platinum. I was very impressive, man. Like I said, you know what your weakness is. You know you've got the mechanics. You know you've got the stuff. Now execute it, right?
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
You know you've got the stuff. Okay, well, let's look at one more play here. Okay, you're on the flank angle. Perfect. Your goal is right here. You see? No. You see the Ana. See? Like right there. If I were me, I would have just went for that Ana. 100%. Like I can see her through the wall, but like I saw her shoot a shot.
Attackers incoming.
I go for the Ana because that Ashe is below me. She has an easier time to react, and she coach guns me. A. B. Mercy was attached to her. Like a decision like that. Like even without this like X-ray vision, you're peeking out here. You wait a little bit. No one's checking for you. Actually, if I were you here, I wouldn't just stand here blindly. I'd actually just like crouch here and keep checking, because you can listen for footsteps. You can get some people like check here, and then they scope you out. I probably would have like hidden here to start the game, so I can immediately recognize if they're pushing me and get out. Because here your back's facing this way. You don't have as much info. Like if you're gonna start here, which is fine, just start here and wait. Okay, that's number one. Look at this. Number two, here's target prioritization. You're gonna get a little peek. You see that Ana? Shoot her shot. See that Ana trail? Okay, you're in the spot now. Okay, perfect. Hey, look, you see this Anna shot here, and you know she's here. Echo didn't check for you. You have a Mercy. Mercy's a bit tough to kill. And you see a McCree, and then you shoot him first, and then McCree's gonna flash you here, isn't he? Oh, you got out. Okay, worked here because you're in Plat. Good McCree. You play against Wanted, or you're in West Coast. You're gonna get to 4K. You're gonna play against Derek OW. He hears you shoot that shot before you seismic in. He flashes you. You're dead. It worked because you're in Plat. It sounds toxic, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just being brutally honest. You have to learn. You have to break out of bad habits early. It only works in Plat because you're in Plat, and you have to. You have to like fine tune that skill, so you like break those habits and you recognize when it's not good to, like, the problem when people get hard stuck and play in a rank for so long is that they can't break out of habits at work there. Okay. Like if you eliminated Anna first, then chilled their backline, boom. But yeah, you play against Derek or ID Cutie, you're just dead for peeking. You're kind of dead by shooting him and then seismicking and going for him first, yeah. Anyways, you got the stuff. Hopefully you took something away from that. That was useful for everybody. It was a good watch. Actually, good gameplay. Good watch. I'm happy we did that. Goes to show, decision making is everything in this game. Mechanics are one thing, but decision making can carry you really far.